Wow, what do you find about this security recording there? So, I'm not too far to move.
Chef Montras,
Charlie. Oh.
Before 11 now, and she said, and because of your baby, now we're not quite a rush into the man of Bass. But didn't teach me also say, players only coach ever over county. And today, the answer was here coming with your one side. And your friend when they are coach, and I didn't know about it. I didn't share. Yeah, I said, I found out once again, very sorry for the delay in the start. Yes, sir.
All right, since I snap your mind, but I don't know. It's you might have boiled the introduction of ADIRT, since I the and this other tier, boy, as member of the IBC, you are boy who we are talking of. I mean, the coach of the club of the tier, you can have a
20.
Good afternoon once again. I think Senana is our apologies. And let me also add sincere apologies once again. As in Dr. OGUM has been engaged to be our coach moving forward. Now, I'll just read a brief profile of the person we are talking about. If I report about Dr. OGUM, we'll be able to report it correctly. The new head coach is a trained teacher and a lecturer at the University of Cape Coast Department of Health, Physical Education and Recreation. Dr. OGUM is a CAF License A holder and was appointed as technical member of the Ghana's coaching staff at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. He is also a member of the GFA instructors team that train coaches at all levels. At the school level, he was the head coach of Eastern Region GES Under-12 team between the year 2000 and 2004, where he led the team to win gold and silver respectively at National Under-20 Under-12 Milo Championship in 2003 and 2004. He was also the head coach of the University of Cape Coast male soccer team between 2009 and 2020, where he won 4 gold medals and 4 silver medals at the Ghana University Sports Association Games, GUSA. At the elite level, Dr. OGUM has coached most clubs in the Ghanaian football industry, notably Elmina Sharks in 2013, where he qualified the team to the Ghana Division 1 League. In 2016, Dr. OGUM joined Cape Coast-based Ebusuan Drafts, where he churned out impressive results, but had to resign at the end of the season to pursue his PhD program in sports psychology. Dr. OGUM later had a brief 3-month pre-season stint with Karela United Football Club before the start of the 2019 GPL, that's the Ghana Premier League, before securing a 2-year deal at Wafa in Sugakope in the same year. His first season at the Red Bull Arena in Sugakope saw the Academy boys climb to 10th position in the league that was truncated due to the announced expose. The 2021 season witnessed a massive leap for OGUM and Wafa as they finished on 3rd place. His exploits there secured him a move to Asante Kotoko, where he won his first major league trophy and was named the coach of the year at the end of the season. He returns with enormous experience as national team manager, coach educationist, coaching instructor, and also a sports psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum, head coach of Asante. Doctor, you meet our distinguished media men and women, supporters of our dear club who are here gathered for this program. Thank you.
Obviously, I was there, coach, my brief speech. I'm sorry, I'm back to the media now. Questions now for questions. Coach, congratulations. And welcome once again.
We did some on my TV wide.
Thank you for the extraordinary introduction. Thank you to all for
this guy is
your time. I would also like to add my voice to express our sincere apologies for delay in the start of the program. As Nana has already established, it was due to certain internal issues that we had to address. Thank you for accepting our apologies, and thank you for having the patience to wait till this time. I am overly excited. I'm so overwhelmed. I think there is nothing in my life, probably apart from the day I got married, that can be compared to this moment. And I am overly excited based on the fact that I've been chosen by His Royal Majesty to set the second and the whole of Asante Man to lead or to direct the technical affairs of this renowned on the continent and of our nation. Great players, excellent players, including the former captains, humbled to be here today. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the King, to the whole of Asante, all stakeholders of Kumasi Asante for having that confidence in me and giving me the opportunity to once again serve such an honorable club. This is a club that we don't support by worship. And that is why I am honored and I'm humbled today. I would also like to thank the INC, led by Nana and ably supported by our captain and former national team coach, Isia Pia, and our renowned football attitude. Even though it's been a very short period we started on the team, it has been very, very, very impressive. Ideas are excellent. Intentions are super. And I will say that I've enjoyed the few days that we were together. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for accepting me. Thank you for having about the future of
Oh, yeah, no, being. Come on, Baba.
Alright, so there's a certain other might be that we will around now after questions. I'm told that I'm sure yeah, we have some few questions that you are not just like always put the other say or more other responsibilities also. Let's start with questions to the head coach.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations, Coach. My name is Temizando. I work with Lab FM and Nation FM. Coach, if you look at the timing of your appointment, I think the atmosphere surrounding your appointment as compared to the first one is a bit different. Would you say that you chose the right time to return to Asante KOTOKO? Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's the right time. And it's the right time, especially when the king of this royal land rise to talk with you about the future of this club. I have no option than to see this things. So, it's the right time.
Well, my name is Obed. So, we've not had the number of years you do it. And again, now, what is the target? First time around, you won the league. And this time around, what is the target? So the years and the time, what the fans will expect.
I Right. For the target, let me use the back. For the target, I think definitely can't coach Marcia Sante Kotoko. You will not be thinking of winning trophies. But then, what this time round our approach is going to be is the first year is going to be used to put the team together. We need to put together a very formidable team, very respectable team that can compete on the local and international front. So that's going to be for the first year. And within this year, we want to look at the players that we are going to have now, and then look at those we can use in the subsequent years, because we want to build a team that will be consistent, that will be repetitive in performance. What this means is that we are going to have a game model where the youth, which is key to this program, this my second plan, will also play the same way. We are going to have a youth team who are going to be presidential. Because of that, I've also brought in coaches, youth team coaches who have seen it before to help in that process. What this means is that these youth players are going to be given the opportunity, those who excel, I'm using percentage, those who need to show glimpses of performance, around 80% of performance, will be given 2-3 times to train with the first team. And per the FA statutes or regulations for the league, we have 10 youth players who can also play. So these youth players will be given the opportunity to train with the first team. If they fit in well, will also be given the opportunity to play in the first team in some of the matches. Now, what is going to happen again in the first year is that we need to reconcile what the youth team does with that of the first team, so that in terms of behavioral and structural adaptation, both the youth team and the first team will be on the same level. Now, from moving on in the second year, what it means is that now the game model would have been established. And every game model comes with certain technical and tactical characteristics of players. So what it means is that in the first year, even though some players are going to be with us for this first year, those we think that have not exhibited those technical and tactical characteristics, we show the exit. Because it's a two-way thing. It's performance-oriented and business-oriented. Business-oriented in the sense that the youth players, those who do well, will now be promoted to the first team. So it means that KOTOKO will not be spending so much money to be buying players. Again, these same youth players, the team can decide to transfer them to other clubs to accrue some money to see to the daily running of the team. So that will also be good. Now, back to what I was saying earlier on. So those who to the opinion of the technical staff, we think that have not lived up to expectation, will be shown their way. And then some of the youth players will also be brought in. And then a few, maybe one or two that will spot in other clubs will also be brought in. And around this time, the game model would have been consolidated. So we need to be more competitive than before. Then in the third year, it means that by that time, more experience and exposure has been given. I'll call it the flow zone. I expect that in the third year, we should be in the flow zone, where we have to be very competitive, especially in Africa. So basically, this is how it's going to be. And then from there on, we continue the fourth and the fifth year. So it's going to be a long-term project, and I expect everybody here to be very supportive, because the key to the biggest clubs in Africa, the Ali, the Zamaleks, the teams is our teams. And I believe that if we all become sincere in the selection process and give these young and upcoming kids, GHS, SHS, we give them the opportunity to be under our tutelage, where we take them through modern kinds of training. I'm sure within the shortest possible time, we have a lot of young or younger players who will be competing for KOTOKO at the top level. So basically, this is how I need to be.
Yes.
Question, Pastor Akwaba. Excuse me. Oh, yes, sir.
I believe that it was a very big team, and each and every one expressed in winning trophies. But the intention of the king, the people, is to make sure the INC try to prepare a team, especially the youth, and then you should not put pressure on anybody. The intention is to coach the free hand and the opportunity to be able to express whatever he wants to impart on the younger ones. So I'll take this opportunity to pay every supporter that they should all bear with us, especially the coach, that we are building a team, and the ambition is to make sure from next year, next 2 years, we should be competing at the highest level, trying to get a cup. We should not put pressure now. That, as you are aware, if you look at the number of players that are being sent out, and the number of players who are coming in, it takes time to them. And this is a time where we need your help as well, in terms of support. Even when things are tough, this is where we need you. So that's the little that I can add to what the coach has said. Thank you.
All right, Coach Akwaba, your friend Joe Anderson from Time from Kumasi. My question is near to maybe kind of looking at the time from yesterday pre-season. You say the enough for the team to gel. League in this party, I think 15 September. And then secondly, my coach the crew in this which me I can see a war. I was all about the war and I said your press conference soon. Already be and I said the press conference.
On the pre-season, if you look at the period now, we have 5 weeks to the start of the pre-season. Now, if you look at what pre-season research says, we have the minimum pre-season period, which is 6 weeks. The average is 8 weeks, and the maximum is 10 weeks. And now this is what research is saying. If you have 6 weeks, and especially where we are having to blend old and new, where we have about 10 or so players coming in. What it means is that it will take some time. By the start of the season, we may not be at the level that we want. By the start of the season, we may not be at the level that we want. What this means is that whilst we play our first, second, third, fourth, and fifth games, we will still be in a preseason. That is an indirect preseason. So it will still give us the opportunity to put the team together. Now, if we have the 8 weeks, that one is enough to let us practice the game model, play a lot of friendlies, make sure there's that team cohesion, everything, the team chemistry, everything is there. The game model becomes so clear mentally to the players and to everybody who comes to watch us. When you have 10 weeks, you become overly prepared and sometimes you hit your peak before the season starts. Now in our case, we don't even have the 6 weeks. It means we have 5 weeks, which is less than the period that we play. And even out of these 5 weeks, we have to use about 2 weeks for friendly games. We have to play low profile friendly games, which is either with Division 2 or academies. We need to play medium profile games, which will be Division 1. High profile games, which will be the Premier Division. And ideally, we have to do things like if time were to be there, we were to follow the format. It means when we play a game, we need 3 days for recovery, for correctional, for them to recover, and then the errors that were detected in the games, you have to also correct them. So let's say we play today, tomorrow will be recovery, then the next day, which is, today is Monday, so we play today Monday, Tuesday will be recovery, Wednesday will be for correctional training. The video analyst will put the pieces together, we look at what went wrong and what went right, and then we design a training program to correct it and plan next month. So if you look at even this, it tells you that even the 2 weeks that will be voted for the friendly games will not be enough. But then we have what we call combined technical, physical, and tactical training. We try to use that approach where we see that we can get the best out of the players. But then we make sure that we don't break them down, because if you break them down, it means that you are not going to get them for the game. So basically, we are not going to get the minimum, which is even the 6 weeks. But then we'll try our best. And for the, what do you think is the reason why it's great? What do you think?
I think he's aimed to be the assistant.
Yeah, he's aimed to be one of the assistants. He's a very competent, very professional person. He has a lot of knowledge about the game. And you see, in choosing an assistant, you need people who are loyal. People that, when I try to put a player in order, you also think along the same line. But I will not go behind me and pretend he's the good person, but I'm the bad person. You don't need such assistants. You need assistants who behave, who go by the rules and regulations. So when it comes to competence, he's there. When it comes to professionalism, he's at the top level. When it comes to loyalty, and he's there. And when it comes to that element of collaboration, cooperation, he's also there. He's an insightful coach. He's the coach who always asks of the WH, why this? When are we supposed to do this? When are we supposed to do this? The WH questions is in that category. And I, as a coach, those are the people I need. I don't need an assistant. Whatever you say yes. You need to question what I'm doing, and he falls within that.
As a requester, only the plan for coach was financially man. Again, the informing for the constantly pre-season. Together, that decision.
Hello? Yeah, per your question, we've seen certain things on social media, but it's not coming from our official page. Is that not it? Right, so wait till it comes from the official. Wait till it comes from the official page. Thank you. Let's have an official club community. I think that will be the best. Because KOTOKO is a professional club, and people cannot just be anywhere, assume things, put them out there, and then we also come and establish it. So let's see as the needs of an official communication that it will address that. Thank you.
Coach, my name is Atako. You just said that David is going to be one of the assistants. From the English, it appears you are going to have more.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Since it's the appropriate forum, if you wouldn't mind letting us know who the others will be and what happens to those who are currently there, we'll be grateful.
Right. Right. David Eximoglu is going to be the first assistant coach, which I've already spoken about him. The second assistant coach is going to be Burton Wilson Asari. And it saddens to let you all know that he lost a wife 3 days ago. That's why he's not here. He lost a wife 3 days ago. That's it. So, I mean, he's going to be around at the right time. IMC have decided to pay a courtesy visit to him on Wednesday with some few staff from Malaysia. So it tells you how supportive it is. And then
It's okay.
I have other staff which is
It's okay.
it's okay. Those there.
You need anything? I need to ask. Two more.
Me pacho coach e fa me KB in cancer. Me person me busa coach say so ohwe KOTOKO previous season no. E den na
I think one of the assistant coaches is also here. Moro.
Moro.
Yeah. Moro Ibrahim is going to be one of the assistant coaches. And for a brief, Burton Wilson Asari was once an assistant coach at Inter-Allies. He was also the head of the youth team at Inter-Allies. He's also a GFA coach instructor, so it tells you his pedigree. For Moro Ibrahim, he was my direct assistant at WAFA. Currently, recently, he led Park Academy to the Division 1 side. So it tells you he also has some wealth of experience when it comes to grooming youth players. So that is it. We have a video analyst, but I don't want to talk about him now. Yeah, because the game is going towards that direction. Right.
okay. Coach, pacho your friend me KB in cancer. Me sure say we share KOTOKO last season. More challenges are now more. And this season so what take you over the second coming. Me person which the ebema ye who say and I say problem we identify any what you are bringing new in this KOTOKO team fan.
Yeah, the two processes are not the same. And I'm not that type of person who believes in problem identification. But I believe in even when I see them in my small corner, what can I do about it? So whether there were problems or not, I believe that it's a new direction. Whatever I have observed throughout last season, all that I have to do is go back to my roots and make sure that we can start and get things done right.
We'll take the final one. Coach, congrats for your second camp. My name is Raphael and I work with the first team. Coach, you're hinting about team building. I know team building goes along with leadership. As of now, Richard Bodu Akadas is no more with KOTOKO. in your second coming, whom should we expect? And most especially in your first term, you made mention about 3 players, Mudassir Sarif, Usman Ibrahim, and Sharif, that they were the 3 players that made your season very successful. Will we be surprised to see?
Where did I see this? I don't remember. I don't remember seeing this. And my memory always serves me right. Yeah, I don't remember. Thank you.
Will we be surprised to see Sharif, the leadership in your second term?
Are you proposing a leader for me? Or you've already chosen yourself? And what's the reason behind your proposal?
Because Sharif was asking during your first day, and he displayed a very good leadership on the field. And in as much as there is no discussion now, I'm asking if you see him in your captaincy.
Right. What I want to tell you is that it's a new platform for all the players. And I'm going to observe everybody, even though those who are there, I've observed them, and those I'm bringing on board, I know them. But then I need to let them come together, and then I will see how they relate with each other. And as I observe them, I'll be able to identify the leadership qualities in them. Remember, 2 key things come into mind when you want to select a leader. It's about performance, that's the first thing. The other thing is about discipline. Somebody who can ensure that the ethics of the club are held in high esteem. So I will use this period to observe them, then engage my backroom staff, and then based on what we have observed, we also engage the IMC and give them reasons why we think that A, B, C, D players should be the leaders in that order. So for now, let's hold on to that one and let's give ourselves time. I'm sure it will come out.
All right. Questions that we have. Just before we go, we have a member of the NCC here. First of all, you might a very brief message have the
NCC executives. I chairman of the did you say and cry the why and I asked me one night any coach about to say about personal or to separate NCC my Christian world. I I'm only in meetings are only a swabber. And that's so obey a team of this one. That's what phone and say, Yamma Yamra. It's by in the NCC. Yes, I didn't say, yes, support talk near creating Mississippi of the year. Yes, support to individual. And continue Nadaroma say national NCC form a bomb business about Katia. Yen for Canada, but what catchy. Danny then will be from my name. You think they're great champion, national communication.
Thank you all once again. Every organization that wants to succeed, that's so on one common thing, which is unity. All the organs within the organization must come together. There will be one focus, there will be one direction. But then, under the focus or the direction, other members would have to work to make sure that the purpose for which the organization has been established is achieved. Now, what I want to say is that I want everybody to come on board. And I like the message the NCC PRO just gave. Everybody should come on board. Let's all try as much as possible to be one. The past is past. It's gone. Let's pick the lessons from the past and then screen the lessons that we've picked from the past. Which ones we have to repeat them and which ones we don't have to repeat them. That is the only way that we can achieve our aim. That is the only way that we can take KOTOKO to the days of the 82s and the 83s where the allies were no team in front of KOTOKO. So please, I'm pleading with everybody from near and far. Please, if somebody says something and you were not happy, leave it. Forgive and forget. If somebody did something and you were not happy, forgive and forget. If you have the opportunity to apologize to the person, please do that. Because in unity, there is strength. And in unity, there is mutual respect. We will respect each other. We will agree to disagree on opinions. But at the end of the day, which one is paramount? The paramount thing is what? KOTOKO. That is it. It is KOTOKO. If there's unity, there is obedience. If there's love, we try to obey, listening to each other. There's respect. There is understanding. So I'm pleading with all of you. If indeed we want to reposition, and the adjective there is what? Reposition. We want to reposition KOTOKO amongst the top in African football in the world. Amongst the likes of the Alis, the Zamaleks, the Sundowns, the TP Mazimbes, and what have you. Then we must come together. Because when we come together, then we can judge. We can think. We can think within the box and we can think out of the box. We can think within ourselves and come out with opinions or suggestions. Or we can think with others and come out with opinions and suggestions. And as I said in my first comment, I'm going to still use the collaborative approach. My doors are open. If you have any suggestions, you can bring it on board. 77, Nyansa, and 77, say, Hidden Kochi, Amusumu. That is it. Hidden Kochi, Amusumu. So please, and please, and please, let us all bury our differences. Now, the picture, when you have your eyes on, you must see is Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The picture, when you close your eyes, you can see should be Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Wow. It shouldn't be me. It shouldn't be anybody. It should be. It's unfortunate this flag is on it. It should be this flag. Wow. Yes. Whether your eyes are open or closed. Only two ways that you can reposition KOTOKO among the best. Thank you, and I hope that we are going to be in unity and in love. And out of this, we will achieve the purpose for which Kumasi Asante. And remember, the name of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, just the name alone, sends shivers down the spines of opponents.